Hey, Kayla.
Hey, girl. Happy early birthday, Gemini season. Yes. I love Gemini. There's a
Thank
lot of
you.
y'all. Like,
It's a whole
Guam, he was on my
bunch
show.
of
His
girls.
birthday today. Your birthday tomorrow. I think another girl, Kayla. Like, Gemini's are deep. I like Geminis. Maybe because I'm an air sign.
Yeah.
So I
So
get y'all. So what you doing for your birthday before we get started?
Tomorrow I'm going to this like little secret location, waterfall type vibe.
Your man taking you
and
there?
doing a little. Yeah, we going out there for a date, and on the like actually getting it in and stuff.
See, like that's what when you got a man, a good man, they're supposed to be doing stuff for you for your birthday. Okay, that's what happens when you got a good man and stuff like that. Now we just saw each other for Style Slayer, and you actually inspired me to want to do this topic because I seen your post on Instagram, right? So, sometimes I post stuff that's sarcastic, right? And it don't relate to me. So did it actually relate to you, or were you just posting it just to be funny?
I mean, posting it to be funny, but I've actually gone through that, and I be trying to make light of like real life situations. So, I mean, I was serious, but it wasn't like no shade or anything. But I'm definitely the block
my
queen.
block list
So
is
yeah.
And if anybody watching this now, you block them, seek help. But honestly, I feel like this is a topic that's been going on like on Twitter and like TikTok, and I don't know what's going on amongst friends now. You hear Alexa, hush. Girl, every time you call, she be like, please drink some water, like hush. So how old are you turning?
Oh, girl, I'm turning 29.
Yeah, oh my God.
My last.
I thought you was like in your younger early 20s.
Everybody think that. I give that because life is really a joke. So it's
next year is like your 30 year. I'm 31 now. I'll be 32. Oh Lord Jesus. Just saying that. It don't even
crazy, right? It don't even
I still feel like I don't think I'm all the way mature.
Yeah. I don't think so either. I very much feel like it's still
I feel like
23, 24.
I can't believe we the new adults. But I think it's kind of good for our children because we're more relatable to them, easy to talk to, and things like that.
Yeah.
So the topic for the night is called "What About Your Friends?" I know you love the 90s, and I'm a 90s baby, and I was like, "Ooh, that really just hit." It goes back to that TLC song and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So now that you are 29, about to be 29, and in your last year of your 20s, so how has your friendships progressed throughout your 20s? Because you hear in like high school, people like, them ain't gonna be your friends. Like when y'all ready, you hear that, and you're like, y'all people gonna be friends forever, best friends forever. Like, how has it been for you as you transitioning through your 20s?
It's been interesting because I went to college out of state. So in my early 20s, I didn't make a lot of friends from where I'm from, like in Virginia. So a lot of my friends I made from different states. And then when I moved back to Virginia, I made friends through music. So I still had those college friends, but we were I didn't have any friends in Virginia. So I had friends from high school. I mean, I haven't really like had any big fallouts with like any of my friends or anything like that. But I have seen over the years, certain friendships go in different categories. Like sometimes our friendships may have stopped in high school, but ain't no beef. We're still friends. If I see you, it's still love. We can go out, we can link, and we can reminisce. And there's other friends who are like here for the now, who like I can call right now. I don't got to catch up and let you know about. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just learned to evolve. And then sometimes when you're growing and maturing, you just kind of. Some friends just your interest
like
change.
You naturally
you are in life change.
Fall off, not fall out, but fall off. And I don't have any like major because I feel like hearing other people's friendship problems. I don't know what they be going on. Like the people girl trying to steal your man, trying to be like you. Like I won't let you get. I haven't had anything like severe friendships. you know, in high school, like the same, I moved and I just, like, I already knew I was getting the hell out of my hometown. I was looking for colleges in Green. I don't know what they was doing, but I had a tendency to get the hell out of this hometown.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you planning to, you know, go on and do something with your life and they playing around like, and it's summertime and you packing your shit up to go and they like, yeah, this is real life, baby. This is real life. Baby, we're going to college. We got to do something with our lives. That's when those friendships that you done had since elementary and middle school, like throughout high school, they start to like, you know, just drift. And sometimes you really have to leave people behind just so you can better yourself. And normally at college, people meet those lifelong friendships. You know, those are people who are at college. You know, they've left their friends behind too, and they all are trying, you know, they trying to get to know themselves. You're trying to get to know yourself, and then you meet those, you know, you meet genuine connections and stuff like that. That's why I normally hear more people meeting like the love of their lives or friendships like in college.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, because I feel like because those are really core years. Like I feel like the age between 18 and 25, you know, see, that's those college years. Like that really kind of molds who you are from going from teenager to actual like an adult. So when you make friends and finding yourself, it's like y'all kind of have a bond. And then like being in college is like an experience in its own. So like you kind of have that, I don't know, like that experience together. So it kind of make a bond already. So, and like a lot of my friends I currently have are from college.
Now,
so,
you know, now that you know, meeting new friends and stuff like that, like how do you determine if somebody is genuine? Because even though I don't have like, I'm not traumatized by friends or anything like that, I'm not, it's not easy to be my friend. But it's also not easy to be my man. That's just me in general. So I think sometimes people like, I'm pretty sure people, you know, think I'm probably, you know, standoffish or stuck up. No, I'm an only child. So I do me. I'm going to always do me. It's not you, but I'm going to do me. Just because I don't want to, you know, come hang out with a crew. Like, it's not y'all. It's like, if I want to, I will. And if I don't want to, I won't. You know? So it's just, I like natural friendships. I don't like nobody to force themselves to be my friend. Like, no, it's going to creep me out and I'm going to just back off. So how are you able to determine if somebody is leaving like today as you're making friends?
Like you said, like naturally, like things that come naturally. I'm definitely like heavy, like empath, like discernment is really strong. So like I could pick up on like vibes or like energy or like certain things people say, because you know some people will like slide little things in there and you don't even realize that they're giving you like a little hint of who they really are, or like maybe their morals or something that they probably made it a joke, but that's really who they are. So like if it's something like weird, I just take that and I just let that be. You know what I'm saying? I don't even try to let that go no further. But if it's somebody that's like, oh, they cool, you know, I try to find things that's normal in our interaction. Like I won't do nothing weird. Like, girl, let's go to dinner.
You know what?
Like,
and I, you know, I'm so glad you said that because, you know, I feel like on social media, you know, I feel like I look like, she a good part, like, but like I literally was talking to my neighbor today, and she was like, I was gone all last week. And she was like, girl, you should have told somebody shit. I could have watched over there. I'm like, cause I don't even let people in my house like that. Like I'm real like, So it's like I don't mind having drinks, you know, but like, oh girl, come on my house. Oh girl, can you come on my house? Like, oh wait a minute, like, you know, oh girl, we should go on vacation together. Like, oh, I don't like, I don't just go on vacation with people. Like, and I get that some people are naturally like that. My thing is like when you're making friends, you have to be okay and accepting that you operate a certain way and they operate a certain way. You can't force your presence on somebody and then take it personal because you didn't get the reaction. So that's what I'm kind of noticing. Like you know, I'm open to making friends, you know, but you have to understand the type of person I am. I don't have any, I'm just like this general. It can't even, it's hard to be my man. Okay? So you can just imagine how it is to be my friend. I just need to make sure,
Yeah.
like, you
Yes.
are, because I've had times where and this is the reason why I stopped talking when I was going to work in the office. I stopped talking because girls would get too clingy to me. I mean, it could be an air sign because you, girl, you a Gemini, and you know, y'all are real, like, people just be like, oh.
Yeah.
Girls get too clingy with me. And when you start getting clingy with me and checking me like I'm your man, like, girl, I can't call you this. Like, girl, who the fuck is you talking to like that? I'm not your man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah,
That's weird to
you
me.
gotta breathe down. You gotta breathe. In the last situation I had when, you know, I don't know how people friendships work. I understand, but all that bitch and how, like, girl, who you talking to? Like, you know, like, no, you can't. That's how you and your friend. You cannot just be. No, I don't play by that type of stuff.
Yeah. Like,
I'm not your.
yeah.
I'm not.
You gotta know the people you're around, or like you gotta know that person and what they like.
Yes, I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
bitch, Beyonce tickets on sale. That's different, but you know, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, girl, who are you talking to?
Oh,
No,
right.
absolutely not. So losing old friends and the effect that it has. So the friends, have you lost any friends like throughout your 20s?
Yes, I definitely have lost some friends, and it was just like I have to walk away from this friendship.
So you walked away.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
So did it have an effect on you?
Yes.
Because I had a friend just stop talking to me like years ago.
Yeah, it did have an effect, because it was kind of like that. Like, she just really just like disappeared, like really just stopped and started hanging with new people, and it would just be weird when she'd be around me. So I'm just like, okay. But yeah, that really hurt, because I already don't have, like, how you group's the only child. I'm the only girl, so like I don't really, I don't, my my interactions with females are already like, I have to be very conscious that I'm talking to a female and someone that has emotions like me, because I'm so used to just saying how it is and not feeling anything. So,
and you know what,
girl,
I'm glad you said my situation. I still don't know to this day what the problem was. Like, I really don't know. But like, you know,
she
just straight ghosted me. And you know, after talking to somebody that like I like to go to, like, you know, she, you know, she's very good. She's a very gifted lady. She was like, it's not you. She's just going through something. And I'm just the type of friend where I take my friendship very, very seriously. So, you know, losing friends, I feel like the only way I lose friends is if you you just give up on the friendship. Like, I can't be the only friend that's be like, hey girl, everything okay? Hey girl, everything okay? Hey girl, you want to talk? Hey girl, this, like, I'm not like like, no. And when you start, a lot of people are always that friend that's reaching out first, and you don't really realize that until like it's like there's no more reaching out. You're like, damn, why the fuck I was the only friend I was trying to mend things and trying to talk things out? Like, that's not a fair friendship. It wouldn't be fair in a relationship with a man, so it wouldn't be fair in a friendship. But I think that the effect that it had on, it didn't have an effect on me, because at that time I was going through a lot of life changes. Family, friends, like certain people I just had to just cut off. So it made sense with who we were in life. Like, if she was to call me today, be like, hey Kayla, I really need you, I will be there. Will we still be friends? Absolutely not. Because how do you feel about friends that take breaks for years and then like jump back in and try to, like, hey girl, like, how you feel about that? Because I'm always evolving. I'm not the girl I was 2 years ago. I'm not the girl I was 6 months ago. So the girl you knew probably 2-3 years ago, she gone. So how do you feel about that? Like, friendships that ended and then like trying to rekindle them, like trying to catch up?
It just depends on how it ended. Like, if it ended on some, I really like, no, then just probably not. But if it ended on we literally just got caught up in our own
Yeah.
lives and we stopped checking up on each other. Not like something happened and we got into it. Like if it's something like that, like girl, let's catch up because we really used to, you know what I'm saying? Let's see where we are now because I'm a mom and you a mom and you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. That's cool. But if it's like we fell out and then you like, hey, you was really that really because I've done that too. And it's like, yeah, we're back cool, we friends, but like it's only one situation where it's like we're friends, but we would never I would never trust you like
the trust
anything
was
like
lost.
that. Cool,
How
we
does
don't
that
talk.
when you lose trust like in a friend? I don't know. I think because I'm self-centered and I know my flaws. Can't nobody point nothing at me. So
like it's
even
all
if
about
somebody
me.
was talking about me, like I probably wouldn't even notice. Somebody would personally have to come tell me that you were talking about me because I probably wouldn't even care. Like I probably wouldn't even care. So I haven't had any situation where I feel like friends was talking about me and I lost their trust. So when you lose trust in a friendship, I think that stings a little bit. Especially, I feel like when you have friendships, you consider them sisters, like you consider them like you family. Like normally they be the ones like your family know them. Like me and such going out this weekend, and it's like when the loyalty is broke, it's like it makes you kind of like, like dang, I really can't. Like how am I supposed to make new friends now? If that one did me wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely hurt, and I feel like that's probably why I really don't, and because that happened to me like younger, like early on. So the older I got, and the less tolerance I had for female friendships. So like I don't, if I see something I don't like, I'm not gonna act like I like you. I'm not gonna be around you. I'm not gonna do that because I got a temper. I'm hot headed. I say what I mean what I say. And if you're gonna do something, you do something. So I'm not put myself around those type of people. So I've always been overly selective because of that. So it's like, and like I said, I grew up with only males, so my interactions with females sometimes can come off as extremely awkward, or I'm extremely like standoffish or like bougie or like why is she not saying anything? It's just like I really haven't had a lot of experience.
I'll introduce myself
trying to make friends with females
and be friendly all day, but like reaching out and I had to stop doing that. And I was like, maybe I'm giving off the wrong impression because I'm just trying to be polite. I don't go to people's houses. I don't go to strange parties. I'm just not that type of girl. So I don't know if, sometimes I think people really I don't know what they getting on social media. Like, I don't know what I'm giving off, but I'm a mom. I'm a mother. Okay. I like to, like, I'm not in these streets like that. So when I get these invites, don't take it personal. Like, oh, it's you, baby. I just don't. Because I feel like right now, I know you've been off the market for a while, but it's a dating app called Bumble, right? So they also have a section for meeting friends, apparently. Came across this thread on TikTok, girl. Apparently, like, you can like go in there, like, if girls or guys want to make like friends and like true genuine friendship, they can go in there and meet people. Like the stories these girls are having, and go out, and the girl bring her other friends, and then she bring her friends, and it's a whole like. I don't like stuff like that. Like I said, I need organic friends. I don't have time for no blind date friendship.
Yeah,
that's too much.
Yeah, I need people that got
God is allowing me. I'm not. No,
I don't need to be going.
It's just all those stores would normally like you hear them. A lot of them say, "Oh, they only got new Instagram followers." People like, "Oh, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram." Like, and then it's gonna lead to the next topic, like friendships that don't benefit you but benefit them. That's another thing too. Like, I don't. I don't know if you remember this. Remember when Erica Banks was like, if she ain't got no big booty, she can't go to the club with her. Those type of friendships are like,
I remember that.
So materialistic, so shallow. It's like, but I feel like if that's who you are and those are the type of friends that you got, then it'd be cool. Don't have innocent girls that really want to bond and build something genuine, getting messed up and tangled in that, and then y'all inviting her to the club and she can't get in because she dark skinned. Like, and you okay with it because like you and her been chilling, y'all been talking on the phone, y'all been really bonding, and then when it's time to go out, like in the scene, it's like I can't do that, and that's the reason why I don't fool with a lot of these Atlanta hoes because I just can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, and on top of that, I don't even be outside no more. Like, so I don't even have and that's another reason why I'm not like, cause I don't want friends that I only can turn up with. I'm not into that. I don't need no. You know what I'm saying? All we do is drink. All we do is go out.
Oh my God, that's like everything is like. Even if you have those friends that's like that, let me just make that clear. You got those like. Those your party friends. You know, like you said earlier, we got sections. Like you got those friends where like they can come to your house and have a drink and watch like you know like Real Housewives of Atlanta come on. And then you have those girls who are like, I'll meet you there. You know, I'll meet you there at 10 o'clock. You know, at the station. Like you got those, but then you got social media friends too. Let's clear that up too. Where you know they don't got your phone number, but y'all talking in the DM. Yeah. So I like I think that's a great category of friends. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can get a little twisted. But I seen this girl on TikTok say that people use people in friendships. Okay. What you like? I was like, okay, it depends on like you have friends for networking. You have friends in the music industry where like if you need like a studio or something, or you need like some beats or something, like you can call them, right? Those are like friends, but it's like they're benefiting you, but you're not like using them. Yeah. I don't care for friendships where like you calling and asking me for money, like I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I don't care what it look like I got. I ain't got it. Those friends where they only call people when they want something or when they need something. Like, but how does that friendship benefit the person? Like, can that person call you if they need some money? Right. That's where friendships get like real, like, And also, girl, this is something that I. So when I am mentally, I am single, I am celibate, I am getting my shit. I'm trying to make plans for myself and my child, but I don't want to associate myself with naive women. I'm a true believer of who you hang with and who you surround yourself, it will eventually rub off. Now, do you believe in, like, you hear that saying where birds of a feather flock together? Do you believe that?
At first, I used to say, my bad. Go ahead. At first, I used to hate that saying. I used to be like, nah. But the more like mature I've gotten in the like further the different spaces I've gotten in life, it's like it's not always the case, or it's not like a straightforward answer. It's not always the case, but in no way, shape, or form, if me about to be married, am I about to be club hopping with a whole bunch of single girls? You know what I'm saying? Why would I? This the same way I don't want my man out with a whole slew of single men doing single man things, and why you the only one? It should be at least be 3 of y'all or 2 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, technically, you may not be doing whatever they think, but like it's just the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? This is who I'm with, so I'm a reflection of him. So I don't know. It kind of depends on.
Yeah,
I think it's a maturity
level. I just feel like I'm a very wise woman. Ain't no man ride my car. Ain't no man in my house. And like I'm not out here making dumb decisions. So I want to be around women who I'm inspired by, women who I look at like, girl, like that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like women who like make me feel like, wow. I don't want to be like surrounded by women where every time I talk to you, talk about like a man. Like the world don't revolve around men. I promise you. Every time this man, like the world don't revolve around men. Please stop making me innocent of you. I don't want to hear about that. They'll talk about something going on in the news, girl, about the like about to be cashless, like what's going on in New York, like stuff that matters to us. Like we can have range, you know, we can a little entertainment, you know, a little gossip, but I need range in my life.
Yeah,
I
that's
need
what
range. So what makes a good friend to you?
Yeah.
You go, I'm gonna go.
I feel like because you know I've lived overseas and then we moved down here to Atlanta, it kind of like changed a lot of friendships because a lot of distance changes show you who your real friends really are. So like, shoot, I get off track mentally a lot. You said what was the question you asked me?
What makes a good friend to you?
Oh, a good friend. So I feel like you said, I'm not the only one that's messaging you. I'm not, hey, just checking up on you. Hey, you know, because I'm very much that friend. So as long as it's like a two-way streak, we have multiple things in common, not just we both like tequila. Let's be friends. Like it's not like we have a lot of things like we were similar in a lot of ways. So that builds a foundation for our friendship to actually grow. You know, I'm not really into short-term friends for now. I'm really looking for friends that I can have like when I'm older. So I guess I would just say long-term qualities, and that's just like we was talking about the natural compatibility, just as friends.
And you know, I feel like a lot of girls, like, I don't know, I feel like everybody, like, you know, on TikTok, everybody talking about, like, they experience with friendships. And I feel like when you make friendships and it's, like, not on a good foundation, like, the only reason why, you know, you make friends is because, you know, both of y'all dating rappers, so y'all became friends. Like, you know, like, that's the only thing y'all have in common.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, what makes a good friend is somebody who accepts me for me. Like, I am who I am. And if something ever comes up where you're offended, call me and let me know. And I'm very big on girls, you know, when it comes to your man, he can cheat on you, beat on you, steal out your purse, and you'll give him chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. But if your homegirl do something where, like, you know, she borrowed your boots and, you know, forgot to give them back, like something like real minor and stuff, you want to cut her off. You cut her off just like that. No, talking to her, you know, calling her, letting her know, like, how you feel about it. You cut her off like that, but you constantly out here giving these men chance after chance after chance after chance who constantly do you wrong, use you, hit you, and throw you to the side. Like, I don't like, that's why I go back to what I said, girls who just, they not girls. Like, you know, like, at the end of the day, you know, because I have a lot of guy friends as well, too. But at the end of the day, I'm a woman. So I'm going to always be in alliance with women first. That's just my natural habitat. I can't be friends with it. So a good friend is somebody who's able to communicate and treats you how they want to be treated. Like, communicate. You have a problem, don't tell everybody else. Don't get on social media with the stories. Like, girl, call me. Like, call me. And the awkwardness, I can't stand awkward friendships. Like, well, what's going on? Like, what's something you want to say? Everything okay? Because how many times can I ask you, is everything okay? Because it's going to make me uncomfortable. I don't like being in awkward situations. So next, communication or confrontation. When it comes to friendships like that, like what I was talking about when it comes to communicating, there's a way when it comes to friendships. Like, if you've been, I feel like your friend have respect for you, they can come to you in a manner where, okay, this is how I feel how you did something. Not confrontational, like, it's like, we like, it's so many friendships like that. Like, when you see those videos, girl, on TikTok where you see them, this friend make a video, then all of a sudden, like 2 hours later, oh, I got the other friend, I made a response. It's a back and forth thing. It's like, how do y'all been knowing each other that long? and nobody like
and y'all
said, let's get on
took it to
FaceTime and
TikTok.
talk.
Right.
So have you had confrontational friend moments? Because sometimes you have to go there. Sometimes if you're dealing with somebody who just don't get it, it causes you to come out your character.
Yeah, I have had confrontational friend moments in college. Oh, it was only one in college, but that was the friend that I stopped being friends with. But over the years, I mean, I don't know, like, I'm not, if I'm really, really friends with you, like, my friends know, my friends know I used to, I don't mind defending my friends or defending whatever we got going on. I don't mind. Like, I'm definitely that friend that's gonna pop off first if I feel like something's happening. So, I mean, because of that, my friends, I don't really have friends that have ever like tried me or like took it there or like did the most. And then when I did like bring it to light, it was never like on 10. You know what I'm saying? They never had that crazy energy. I never had a friend that had like crazy energy with me or like got book with me or like did anything like that. But it's been friends where I had to like you know, bring them down a little bit.
Are you the confrontational friend?
I don't mind being confrontational, like well, not confrontational. That's the issue, Kayla. This is the issue. This is why I'm saying like I don't be having a lot of friends because I'm gonna bring it to you very calm. Yeah. You know, I'm a Gemini. I'm very rational. I'm very mature. You know what I'm saying? And I communicate very well. So like I'm always gonna express it to you. Now once I lay it down, because that's me being vulnerable. Once I lay it down and I spread it out and I let you know what happened, and you come back on something like completely acting like we not friends, acting like, you know what I'm saying, trying to get bucked. That's when it's now the communication is off the
I should be able to come to you and like tell you how I feel without you like now we got beef like all of a sudden beef, man.
Yeah. Especially if I'm being vulnerable. I like, you know what I'm saying? Just like the other day, my best friend, I had texted her and I felt like I was blunt because she ain't say nothing back for like 2 days. So I FaceTime her like, did I offend you the other day? And this is like so not like me. I'm like, did I offend you the other day because you ain't text me back? I didn't know if in the text it came off as like, you know, I was being too abrasive or anything. Oh no, girl. I know how you talk. You want nothing like that. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, I'm sure. But like 5 years ago, I wouldn't have done that. Like I would have just been like, oh, that's me. That's who I am. And it's like, that's not good to me. I care about my friend, so I'm gonna talk to her with respect. I'm gonna make sure that we're good.
That's because you care about your friend. I always say how somebody like comes to you and communicates with you says a lot about how they feel about you and how they see you. I haven't had no confrontational, you know, moments, but you know, we all know that saying where odd number groups of friends just don't work out. 3 friends, you know, he got 3 friends.
Really?
Hold on, let me see, like 3. What's an odd number? Like 3 friends, 7 friends. You know, somebody gonna always feel maybe left out or something, or you know, feel like the third wheel. But I remember one particular friendship. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. My friendship that ended in high school was because I was like, trying to be a good friend, coming to them being like, hey, like the way your boyfriend is treating you is not okay. It's not acceptable. Now all of a sudden I'm jealous, and it's like, bitch, how am I jealous? Like it's not okay for somebody to cheat on you like that. Like, and I've learned now to mind my business. I'm telling you something. People be telling me the most craziest things. People just love opening up to me. And I just be like, I'm judging you in my head, but I've learned to just shut up when it comes to certain things. So the main friendships I lost 2 friends because they boyfriends with one shit. Like literally, they boyfriend wasn't nothing. And I've learned to just hush. Yeah. Hush. Just hush. Cause it's not my business. It's not my business. Not my place to be trying to save nobody. So now I'm a grown woman. I got a child. I'm trying with him. You want to let that man get that man your money? That's your business.
That's your business.
But as a friend as well too, I don't want to hang around women who just don't have no self-respect for themselves. boundaries
yes.
for themselves. Because I'm telling you, y'all, shit will rub off on you. I'm telling you, shit will really rub off on you. It's like, you know how sometimes you have friends and y'all been friends for so long and like your period come on and all of a sudden her period come on right after. You're in sync with somebody when you constantly talk to them and be around them. So when you constantly with a friend who just don't have no self-respect for herself, just you trying to get your life together, sometimes you can't get your life together until you let some people go. And then the rainbow, you be like, damn, I've been trying to get this job for months. And all of a sudden you get it. I was trying to get approved for this apartment. Oh, and you got it. Because sometimes certain people are just holding you back, unfortunately. And that just comes with maturity. It's okay to... So I think sometimes people are scared to end friendships. Like, you know, you've been friends since middle school and people are literally only friends today based off of history. They have nothing in common. They don't have no loyalty to each other. Nothing. She done told her man everything about you, all the STDs you done had. And she done told her sister and her mama about how you got your car repossessed. Like, there's no loyalty. They just friends because they've been friends since 8th grade. And, you know, society always says, you know, having friends, knowing people for 20, 30 years. But I don't care about history. I care about how you make me feel, you know, how you're there for me, you're supportive of me, I can trust you. You know, those type of friends. I don't care about history of friends anymore. Like, I care about current friends now. The friends that you know for like 2 years can treat you better than somebody you know for 20 years. And as you're planning a wedding, you know, a lot of women, they, you know, when they planning these weddings and stuff, like the friend from 20 years, you know, and then you got the friend that you know for 4 years, and all of a sudden it's like the friend for 4 years, she on top of it. She's like, oh, we gotta make sure we do this. You know, sometimes you start seeing little things. It's like, I remember that from Bridezilla show. Like, dang, like, why come all these women, like, have these issues either in their, you know, 20s as they're maturing or when it's time somebody to have a wedding? Like, why is it always those type of issues? Like, do you know, since you are a bride to be, like, I'm pretty sure, I know you're doing your research. You know, Geminis, y'all gonna do some research.
I mean, it would be hard, but like I said, like moving overseas, like moving away to college, that shredded off a lot of close friends. Then started doing music, that shredded off a lot of other friends. Then moving to Japan, that less friends, and then moving to Atlanta, that shredded more friends. So when you're doing a wedding, you really do like, who have I talked to in the last 6 months? Who been active in my life in the last 6 months, and who has been active in my life in the last year? That's literally how you do it. Like, I did the research, girl. It's the last 6 months. You talked to them in the last 6 months. Okay. They don't get to come to your wedding. So I was like, oh my gosh, I ain't talked to nobody in the last 6 months. So it just made me like really put that into perspective. Like, dang, I have known this girl since however long, since the sandbox, but she don't know who I am now. She don't even know who my man is. I don't know. And you know, I swear, like you done met my man. That's my such an air sign, because girl, I swear to God, that's how I see it. People will invite like 20 bridesmaids, calling girl you ain't seen since doggone 9th grade. Like, hey girl, I'm getting married. I want you to be in my wedding. And it's like, it's, you know, sometimes it's all about the illusion. But if I feel like that's what you want to do, I don't want to make nobody feel like, oh, okay, you know, having a bunch of, everybody needs friends, but you don't. But your friends should be like valuable to your life. Like, you know, like I have a friend where like she only with my mama. Our birthday is 2 days apart, right? So even though like we met at work, we literally met at work, right? Girl, they be the best, like the best sometimes. I was like, even though she's been through something, she's been through a divorce. Like, I feel like she's the type of woman where, like, okay, I can learn something from you. Like, if she tell me something, because I'm very stubborn. My moon sign is a Taurus. Like, I don't take no advice from nobody, because I feel like I know it all. Like, so I feel like somebody tell me some advice. She tell me something, I'm like, She was like, Kayla, you be cutting them dudes off. You don't even give them a chance. I was like, well, they need to get it together. Like, why this isn't no like this is no competition.
competition, like, you need to get it together right now. I was like, you know what, like, maybe I can just be a little bit more, you know. But if somebody who ain't got, girl, you ain't got, you can't even handle the man that you got in your life. I ain't want no advice from you at all. Don't tell me nothing. I'm just very particular about people who try to give you advice, but they need to take that advice.
Yeah. Very, very. It's a lot of people that
like
do that.
they try to
like, why are you
tell
giving
you, like, oh yeah,
girl?
girl, you need to go get a job here. Where you work at? I'm still looking for a job. Well, okay, well, you can't tell me about no job if you ain't got no job. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. That's not how it works. As you're as you are, you know, navigating, meeting friends and stuff like that, what's the one thing you feel like people get wrong about you? Like, you go, I'm gonna go.
I think people get wrong that I am really, really, I just have like this really, either I'm really, really sweet or I'm really, really funny. And they think that's just like me. No assertiveness, no, girl, it's like they just think, oh, she's funny, she's so sweet, oh, she's so soft-spoken. Like, girl, I will get up in there. What was that?
I wonder if it's social media doing that, because I think so. I feel like people just need to understand, like, my social media is like what I give you. It's not like I don't go through anything. I don't have to get on social media and pour out all my childhood bad stuff. Like, that's none of y'all fucking business. I give you what I give you, but don't think like, no, like, And I'm very, let me say that too. Cause I think I need to get this out. I'm gonna make this a clip. I am a mom, okay? I'm a mom. I cook. I take care of my child. I don't have no men coming up in my house. I don't mind hanging out, but don't come be like, oh, I'm coming to Atlanta tomorrow. Let's hang out. I don't fucking operate like that. I am a mom. I work, and plus I'm a Libra, so I have my week already scheduled out what I'm gonna do. I'm not the type of person, but like, oh girl, I'm in Atlanta tomorrow. Let's go meet. No, you should let me know 2 weeks ahead. That's just not me.
Yeah.
Please don't put us anything in this. I just don't operate like that. I do not like unexpected. I'm not a spontaneous person. I like order and I like organization.
Yeah.
So if I planned on eating dinner, watching the originals tonight, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And nobody can call me and be like, oh, girl, let's go out. No, that's not going to work for me. Not going to happen. So sometimes I think people get that like I'm standoffish. I'm not standoffish. You just got to be patient with me. Patience. And you cannot force me. Once you try to force something on me, I am stubborn. I just don't want no parts of you. I just don't want, people don't know. No, it's just, no.
Like, nah.
I know some people are really spontaneous. Some people are like, oh, I'm going to Vegas tomorrow night. Like, absolutely, I need to plan my outfits. I need to wash clothes.
Yeah, you're right. It's a lot of stuff you gotta do.
Some people are spontaneous like that. I get that.
I'm not one of those folks either.
And people
I do need some time.
Gotten very offended, with that. I don't know what's wrong with people, but people just really be. Let me tell you what it is with a lot of these friends. It's this social media. I'm telling you, ever since COVID, I've met some very odd individual people. Like, just randomly throwing, like, when somebody throwing shade at you. Let me tell you something. I will never forget, Chantel, when you were talking about, like, you can, like, feel and vibe certain people. I swear, I met this girl during COVID, top of COVID. I helped put her, her music was dope. I had her on the show twice. I thought she was a really dope girl. And every time I kept getting on social media, it was like posts about, these people with these blogs and, they like mess. And I was like, I was like, no, I'm tripping. I gotta be tripping. I was like, nah, I know me. I gotta. So one day I said something about, I kind of, because I'm petty, I kind of laid out like a bone, hoping that she picked it up. So I posted something. I said, you know, it's okay to laugh a little. It's okay to have a personality and you know, and find joy. You know, social media should be a place where, you know, yes, there's things going on social media, but sometimes people got enough going on in their life, but they just want to get on social media and laugh. You know, so here she go, bye in the comments. I don't think it's better. I said, God, I knew it. But you been throwing shade at me for weeks. Like, what is the problem? Like, girl, what is the problem? And I said that is the I'm very. That's why I'm very smart. We cannot get past shit with me because it's gonna keep coming back to me. Exactly. Even if I'm stupid enough to try to ignore it the first time, it's gonna keep coming back to God. Be like, girl, look. And I'm gonna be like, look. Next, she done went on ahead and started her own show where she talks about Black Lives Matter. See?
It be the ones, Kayla, I'm telling you. Because almost the same thing happened to me in Virginia. It was this girl. And I thought it was cool. She liked me. Everything was cool with it. I moved out here, people telling me what she really was saying about me. Like, videographers and photographers and stuff. Like, the whole time the girl didn't like me. To this day, she's still commenting on my posts. And I'm like, girl, Kayla, they be inspired. They be
inspired. And you know what? And it's not just, I swear to, oh my God, girl. It must be an air sign thing. I really swear to God, I'm talking to somebody else like this, and they are Gemini too. I don't get it. It's like sometimes when people really don't like you, they try to insert themselves in your life to try to get to know you.
I don't know. I block people sometimes though. I block people randomly sometimes, but I get them a few chances. Like if they posting like weird stuff,
and that was the weird. I saw some weird. I said, I'm just I am tripping again. It all lines up. Everything lines up anyways, because one thing about me is like you are who you hang with. So if you're dealing with somebody that's messy and stuff like that, you will eventually become that. So with social media, it's a great place to meet. Hey, I met you. Well, I didn't meet you on social media actually. I met you at the photo shoot though. Yeah, we met in person, right?
Yeah.
Social media really, you know, can open the door. You meet a lot of great people, but it's like you don't really know them because we in the middle of computers. We don't know these people. Yeah. And that almost scares me a little bit. Because I think a lot of us was really vulnerable during the pandemic. You know, we always online, engaged and communicating, you know, really trying to get to know each other. That stuff like that really like makes me nervous now because it's like I didn't do it. Like what's the problem? Like I can't have people that's envious or inspired or jealous or try to do like black man. I can't fool with stuff like that.
Yeah, I be blocking Kayla. When I say I'm the block queen, I be blocking. Like I don't have to know you for real. Don't have to be a rhyme or reason. We can be perfectly cool, but I see something weird. I feel something weird. I'm sorry. In this phase, I don't need no weird energy, man.
And let me tell you how
people be weird.
Shady and petty Instagram is too. As soon as your ass wake up in the morning, that'll be the first thing you see. Like this for me, huh? You want me to see this thing. You want to see me. And I always kind of wonder, like, why can't I always be the first? All these people you follow, right? Because, you know, we rarely see each other feeds like that anyway. It always be some shit that you need to see. Right. Just block them and just keep it moving and just go on forward. But I'm really open to meeting new friends and dope women. I just think that as a lot of ladies, just let it be natural and be cool. I'm not your man. You know, if you don't hear from me for a few months, like, baby, don't think you're going to check me because I'm not your man.
Yeah. You've experienced that?
Girls have become very clingy with me. A funny story. So I remember, when I leave a job, like, I don't make no announcements, but like in the 20s, I would leave a job, go get another job, leave a job, get another job. So I'm on Facebook. What you mean? Me and my daughter went to some kind of pool thing. I posted a picture and the girl was like, oh, so you can't invite me? Girl, who are you talking to? Girl, I ain't seen you in months. Like, what makes you think I'm sitting around thinking about you? And that's what I say about people gotta know, like, it's levels to friendship. You got the the bubbling stages, and then you got the one where it's like, okay, you can know my address. And then you got the really developed friendship, like, girl, let's go on a trip together. And some people just be trying to move from 1 to 3 without doing any type of work to build a friendship.
Yeah.
Now, before we end it, what about bringing certain friends around your man? Like, I girl, I've been single so long, I don't really know how that works anymore. But stuff like that scares me just based off the stories that I hear. Because some people are really mean.
See, again, I only keep friends around me. Like, I cut some girls before I moved down here. I cut some girls off because moving weird. Then I'm on Lively, watch me from their backup page. Block, why are you here? Like, people be acting weird, but I've never experienced I don't keep girls around me who don't got that mutual respect. Or if I can trust you around my purse, if I can trust you to like house sit, you're not, you know, so 9 times out of 10.
Yeah,
you're not coming over my house
like
and
meeting my man. Even with a man, they have no morals. And them are not type of girl you want to let stay at your house for a week.
Yeah, no. So I don't really keep a whole bunch of people around me who would even look at my man like that. And a lot of my friends now is like married, having kids, or have got kids and ain't thinking, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really, you know, and plus I've never had like trust issues. Like, I never been cheated on. I never had like proof that I've been cheated on. So I don't have
definitely.
Like, man, that's cheating on me. Like, I don't have that.
Yeah, I ain't never had nothing like
so
I feel like you can't trust your friends, then it's like, oh girl, like get some. Like, I feel like not trusting your man, but not trusting your friends, it's like, man, you might as well get some new friends. Like,
that's crazy.
You can't trust them with your purse. You can't trust them with your life. Like, and another thing is like those friends where like they just leave they drunk. You know your friend been drinking. Make sure your friend get home safe. Like, and that's another thing I want to add too. Like, friends that care about my well-being. Like, you see, I'm drinking, and I ain't really all the way there. Like, can we just all make sure we get home safe? You can always get that dude's number over there. Get his number, call him tomorrow. Everybody just make sure everybody got home safe. And I feel like with so much going on, you know, these days where, you know, you got friends setting friends up to be trafficked. And it's like, I don't want to go to no party with you.
Scary.
That's very scary. It's just, and it's not, but I feel like where you are in life and where I am in life, can't nobody even play with me like that, because my meter is already going off. Like, girl, I can already feel it and know something ain't right. So I encounter women where they busy, I'm busy, and we just ain't really came together to really bond and get to know each other and talk. Nothing. Yeah,
same. Yeah, same. Like since we were down here, I would say I met like probably 3 solid new girls. Like, you been one of them, where it's like, she's cool. Yeah, like, that's cool. Like, it's never forced. It's never extra. It's genuinely like, you know, good girl. Okay, all right, check. That's cool. And you keep pushing. Like, it's never nothing extra. So but it's like everybody just be so busy.
I feel like everybody got so much going on, and you know, everybody is indifferent. I met a really nice lady on my trip. You know, her daughters and my daughter bonded, and me and her both. And I looked at her birthday on Instagram. I was like, oh, she a fucking Libra. Duh. Look at ding, ding, ding. And it was just naturally just us talking, our kids hanging, just nothing weird. Like, you just got to be natural. And I feel like a lot of girls want friends. Hey, I want to make new friends too, but we all got to be like, we just got to be considerate of how people operate. Like, just be patient with friends. Don't do too much if you know they're a little, some people, you know, a little shy, a little taking, just be patient with it. You know, you'll make really dope friends. I have a lot of guys as friends, though. That's crazy, ain't it? And people, and I bet people think I'm a hoe. I am not a hoe. Men are not looking at, oh, let me see what kind of shoes she got on. Oh, her nails are not done. Oh, I got a real Chanel
Yeah.
bag. Like, God, they just cool and just regular laugh. And that's the judgment too with cover friends. They gotta look you up and down. It's like, I can't do that. I can't look at me up and down. That's not Just say hello, baby.
Yeah, you get anxiety. Right?
Yeah, I love that. I'm gonna cut that certain part off because I just get in my mouth just be. I'm gonna cut that certain part off, yeah. Because you know these people be watching. I don't need to get nobody no inspiration to do a podcast episode. But things like that really just blow me because sometimes like really hurt your feelings because it's like I try to be. I'm like this with everybody. You watch all my past shows. I'm really just my natural self. Just natural stuff. So I don't do anything that's crazy. Like I said, I'm self-centered. So I'm not jealous of nobody. I'm not thinking about nobody. I'm not plotting on nobody. I'm worrying about me. Okay, so
yeah.
It's no reason for all that weird stuff. I don't get it. Yes. I love that. That was a good show. What about your friends? Yes. So your birthday is tomorrow. I want to say happy birthday. Shout out to all the Geminis. It's a lot of y'all I follow. There's a lot of Geminis that have been on my show as well. So for the summer, what you got planning for the summer? Oh, when is your wedding?
It's in October. It's a fall wedding.
Girl, I'm like the only one that ever said I want a fall wedding. People think I'm crazy. Like, I don't want to be hot.
I thought we talked about this. We didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about the fall wedding.
I can't remember.
I don't know, but
I love that.
Fall. It's natural color.
Yeah, yes, you did, because you told me about the venue, and the venue was a little far out. It's in Georgia. Okay.
Yes.
It's coming back. Yeah. So what you have planned for summer? Because I know you got a lot. I mean, is it stressful? Like, are you still able to have a girl? You got your man, girl. You don't need to be out here in these streets. Ain't no hot girl summer.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's getting closer now, girl. We almost 4 months away, so about time.
I don't care what nobody say. Like,
different stuff.
If you found a man that loves you and want to be with you, get deep with him. Like, this whole look. I understand the girl power movement, but you got a man that want to marry you, marry his ass. Okay, this is not waiting to exhale. No. And I wish more friends, you know, your friend get married and stuff like that. No, this is wedding season. Like, just be there and supportive. Because sometimes, like, those friends, you mess around the wedding, he got friends coming to the wedding. You may just meet your future man there. So just because you ain't getting married or you ain't having kids, your friend is, be supportive of your friends. And I think if a lot of friends be more supportive towards their friends, especially during these times where you're getting married, having kids, like, be there for your friends. And a lot of y'all just don't be there for your friends.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why, you know, these friendships be ending and stuff, like doing these little weddings, especially these destination weddings. Like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. It was pulling teeth though. My wedding down here, so I can imagine a destination, right?
They ain't too bad.
Yeah. It ain't, but they gonna act like it is, honey. You know how
We know October is the perfect time because them flights in the summer, girl, they just like, they too much. They too much. Flight prices have literally tripled since 2020.
Yeah.